Hi, my name is Adam Smith and welcome to episode 3 of A Smith Video. You need time more than anything else. I know you don't have time and the content I produce online shows that. I understand trying to fit in the activity of consuming knowledge in your already busy day, finding time to read books, let alone clicking a link to look at new content can be extremely difficult. This is why I try to be so concise and to the point with everything that I produce. Because I don't deserve your time, I earn your time. This is why I give the core of the message quickly so you can then go and apply it. Because without action, everything I say just remains ideas. This is so important because time is everyone's most valuable resource. You can't get more time, but you can always make more money. I think Tony Robbins said that, but don't credit that to me. But listen, this may be the most important advice I ever give you. Do everything in your power to gain back more time. But not only do you need more time to consume knowledge, but you need more time to produce work with your life. Yes, I want you to do this. I know I will lose readers and viewers because you're off doing your own thing instead of consuming my content, but that's great. I want you to do that. Don't forget about me and please email me to update your progress, but I believe your work matters and the world needs to see it. Your voice matters, so we need to hear what you have to say too. So how do you gain back more time? Episode 1, if you remember, was about knowing who you are. Then episode 2 was about understanding how important of a role that passion plays in your life. But now we're in episode 3, and I want to now talk to you about the importance of focus. You see, focus is a gift that you give to yourself, and then time is a gift that you give to others. The only reason that focus is important is that it opens up more time in your schedule to then go and give that time to others. The only way that you will ever impact the lives of other people is to make time to spend with those people. I know that idea sounds so elementary, sounds so easy, but with heightened expectations comes this extreme focus. And that's not really what I'm talking about here, but focus is important when it's time to work. And then giving time ample room to breathe so you can grow relationships is the other side of this truth. I know when I feel the pressure of heightened expectations, it can be natural for me to just get the work done, so I have to be intentional. But isn't that the best thing about intentionality? Being intentional produces results. Very rarely does an extraordinary life happen on its own. There's focus, there's hard work, there's determination, there's passion, there's perseverance wrapped up into one package, though, that then goes and reaches lofty dreams. It's not an overnight success story. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yes, having more time makes room for coming up with new ideas, but that's only part of it. The side of execution is so important as well. You need both to succeed. So I had a boss one time, and he told me that a lot of people saw him as a successful business owner. That's who I knew him as in that moment. But what the rest of us didn't see is that 20 years prior to that moment where I knew him, where other people knew him, was that all he had was a dream. But he started at the bottom and worked his face off to get to the top. And the stories he told me, tons of work. But I never forgot that advice, and that advice helped me during those times when I felt that my work didn't matter. And even if you feel your work doesn't matter, or you don't feel appreciated, you and your work do matter because you're preparing for something better. Everything we do is practice for something greater than where we currently are. But you must be in the practice before getting in the game. It's all about perspective and seeing that preparation is a must to become better. You don't just get to go and do. Practice gets you ready for the event. So the question in all of this is, what are your priorities? If your priority is to do something huge and amazing, then you're going to have to go put in huge and amazing work. You don't just get to jump to your goal without the daily process. Again, I can't say that enough. It's what you do every day that gets you to where you want to go. Very rarely do huge dreams take easy work. Huge dreams, tons of work. Easy dreams, not as much work. They go hand in hand. But I saw recently that research shows that we make almost 2 million choices in our lifetime. It's a ton of choices. Our life then is most definitely a culmination of choices. Your choices matter so much. Many people want to make excuses as to why they don't accomplish more, but if they're choosing to spend 3 hours a day for 5 hours a day on social media, and they're saying they don't have enough time to chase their dreams, then ultimately there's something wrong with the priorities. That's just one example, but whatever your time is taking up definitely shows priorities. But time management matters because what you do with your life matters. All we have is time. Once you decide what your priorities are, you can then begin moving ahead by taking action. Instead of always using the word someday, the excuse of someday I'll get around to it. And notice that I said time management. This means that I want you to learn how to better focus with the time that you already have. Time management, the time you already have, instead of trying to find more time. That's where people get disengaged. You already have time. Make the best use of it. It's less overwhelming this way. Time won't just come to you, but you have to fight for it. That's what a lot of people miss as well. But take back your time and take back your life. Now I want to hear from you. How do you find more time in your day? I want to know, and I'm sure everyone else wants to know too. So leave your comment below in the comment section, and then next time we're going to talk about how important determination really is. I'll see you next time.